Hello, this is Mario from Audion. In this video, we will talk about the Reflector Coverage tool in Audion Auditorium and Combined. The Reflector Coverage tool allows you to visualize the coverage of individual reflectors or groups of reflectors. To make use of this tool, first, we have to define which surfaces we want to consider as reflectors. We do that by going to Define Reflector Surfaces at the top icon bar. In the Define Reflectors window at the bottom of the screen, the left side will show all of the room surfaces, while the right side will show which ones are currently selected as reflectors. Let's add the top reflectors. In this model, we have all top reflectors grouped in a single layer, so they will be pretty easy to find in the surface list. Remember that you can sort the surfaces by layer by clicking on the layer header. To add a group of surfaces, you can click on the first one, scroll down to the last relevant surface, shift-click, then click on the Select Reflector Surface icon. You can also use the Insert shortcut. You can remove surfaces from the list of selected surfaces with the icon just underneath. And you can visualize the selected reflector surfaces by clicking on Show Reflectors. I will also select the side reflector surfaces. So, now we can see how these surfaces will reflect sound from a source. For that, we will go to 3D Reflector Coverage at the top icon bar. By default, the crosses show where the first reflection of a reflector will hit. They are color-coded to correspond to individual reflector surfaces. There are several ways in which we can customize this view to study different cases. At the bottom left, you can change your source. You can see how the regions covered by your reflectors will change if the source is at a different position. Here, you can select to view the coverage of a single reflector. While the cursor is active on this drop-down menu, you can also use the up and down arrows to navigate through your reflectors without having to reopen the drop-down menu. This checkbox will change the drop-down menu to now display layers instead. First, this will show each layer of reflectors grouped with a single color. Then, you can select to visualize only one layer at a time. So we would recommend you to have your surfaces grouped in layers beforehand. Here, you can select to draw the actual rays bouncing off the reflector. You can also visualize the rays being emitted from the source and then being reflected. Here, you can change the number of rays that will be emitted from the source. It should be noted that this is the total number of rays emitted in all directions, but only those hitting the active reflectors will be shown. Finally, here you can change the maximum reflection order to display. Although this tool is exclusive to Audion Auditorium and Combined, and it is mainly meant to be applied in auditorium models, remember that you can define any surface as a reflector, which makes it useful for other types of cases. That concludes this tutorial, and we hope you have found it useful. Good luck!